Welcome to this full moon ritual for the full moon in Capricorn and lunar eclipse. So this ritual is a ritual for release and reset. I'm going to spend some time initially just setting up the space where you want to do your ritual. So almost create like an altar in a place that you feel safe and is quiet, where you've got a bit of privacy, where you won't get disturbed. So just gather your things together. If you've got any candles or incense, maybe a salt lamp, something to drink if you like, some water, tea, wine, whatever will help you throughout the process that you'll go through. And then make sure you've got your notebook, your journal or your sketchbook with any pens that you might need or pencils. And then if you've got any crystals or, little totems or artworks or anything that you want to have around you that, you feel support you in the process. And just to settle into the space, just take some deep breaths in and out, just to stabilise the energy in your body and just to help you become more present. Make sure that you're feeling comfortable and get yourself adjusted if you don't feel like you're in the right place or the right position. You can always pause this at any time if you need to relocate yourself. And we're just going to call in the guidance and the protection of your higher self, all of your guides, your angels, and the love of God, source, or the universe, however you like to term that phrase. We're also going to call in the spirits of the elements for this ritual. So the element of earth, so the ground that we walk on, the planet that we live on. Calling in the element of water that nourishes our body and our planet. The element of air that helps us stay alive, that carries our wishes on the wind. And the element of fire that fuels our purpose and our passions and also helps to burn away all those things that we no longer need. We're also going to call in all of the four directions, so the north, the south, the east and the west, to work with us and co-create this release and transition during this really powerful and potent time in humanity. So when you're ready then, we're just going to go get your journal, your notebook or your sketch pad and your pens. Maybe take a few deep breaths and a sip of your drink, and then I'm just going to get into setting the intention for the ritual and what we'd like to experience through doing it. So thinking about mostly at this point about the things that we want to let go of and release, because this full moon is an opportunity to help us to release all of those things that just don't serve us anymore, that are really old, maybe old limiting beliefs or old thought patterns, maybe some behaviours that we've got that we'd like to break or release, maybe some actions that we take, or maybe some karma that we've been processing and healing. basically anything that is no longer serving you and is not for your highest good. So spend some time now. You can pause this for however long you want to. If you have some music that you'd like to play, some soft music in the background or something just to help you sink into what it is you really need to let go of. I'd recommend, if you want to listen to something that will help with the vibration of the sound. So maybe if you find something that you can listen to that's 111 hertz in terms of sound, it will help the healing of the release of the things that you have within you that you need to let go of. So I'm going to let you do that now. So if you spend some time with the intention of 100 things that you'd like to release and let go of, you'd be really surprised how many come to you once you start to write them down, and just be really intuitive with it. You don't need to put things in categories. You'll probably find that you write one thing down and it sparks a thought about something else, and then you might feel like you're going off in tangents, but just write down what comes up for you. Whatever comes up for you is really important to release right now. So spend some time then writing down those things that you'd like to release, and feel free to pause this audio so that you can do it in your own time and you don't feel pressured or pushed to release. You don't even have to do it all in one evening or one day. You can do it over the next few days. These days are a really potent time to do this work. Okay, so I'll let you do that now. Okay, brilliant. So now that we've written down those things that we'd like to release and let go of and set ourselves free from, we're going to spend some time in connection, spending some time with the awareness that we've got within ourselves. Spend some time in gratitude and meditation. You can do some journaling. You might want to take a salt bath or practice some self-care, maybe give yourself a facial or a foot spa. Have someone help you give you a massage. So just spend some time with yourself and your self-awareness. So where before we wrote down all those things that we want to release and let go of, we're making space for all the things that we want to come in. But to be able to receive anything, we need to have gratitude for what we already have. So let's spend some time in gratitude for everything that we have in our lives, around us. And again, if you set the intention to write down 100 things that you can be grateful for, you'd be really surprised again how many things come to mind. And it's often the simplest of things that will mean the most to you. So the fact that you have, some clothes to wear, the fact that you've got the bed that you sleep in, that you've got a roof over your head, the food that you've got available. All of those really simple things are often the most powerful ones to be grateful for. But it obviously can be anything that you have in your life that you're grateful for. So the people, your income, maybe some animals, opportunities for things. You'll have your own list of things that you want to be grateful for. So spend some time writing down those things. And again, this doesn't have to happen all in one go. You can spend time doing it whenever you feel that you have a few moments, and just get used to having these sort of rituals that you work with the moon and the seasons be something that is not a rushed thing, and it's something that you can spend time doing over a few days so that it feels really succinct for you and it feels really definite, and it's not something you're just doing just to do the process, but the things that you're sharing, releasing and being grateful for are things that are genuine for you. So if you have things that come up for you when you're doing this, if you feel like there are things that you should be grateful for but you're struggling to feel grateful for, maybe spend some time journaling around those things, or just sit in silent meditation. If you're feeling anything in your body that feels uncomfortable or like a block or painful or emotional, if there's any emotion in your body that you wish to let go of, just spend the time just in silence and just sit with that feeling in your body and just listen into what it's saying to you. What is it guiding you to do? What is it guiding you to notice about yourself or the situation? Just spend some time with that, and eventually you'll realise that the feeling changes or it dissipates. And just keep sitting with it until you don't feel it there anymore. Keep journaling. Keep hydrated. So I'm going to let you spend some time doing that. And again, you can pause the audio if you need to. Just give yourself the time and space that you need to process these things. And don't feel like that's set to any time, like an hour or, even an evening or a day. Just give it the time that you need. Okay, brilliant. So for the next part of the ritual then, we're going to spend some time setting the intention for what we'd like to receive. So now we've made space by releasing things, limiting beliefs and patterns, and we've thought about the things that we're grateful for, having more self-awareness around what we've already got, that we've created the space to be able to receive. And there are lots of different ways we can receive. We can receive because we're asking for something physical, something tangible. But it might just be that you want to receive some guidance on something, like your purpose or your service to others or your role in this lifetime. Or you might want to receive guidance around something that you're struggling with. So it's a time to notice the things that happen in your dreams, the thoughts that come into your head, where your imagination can take you. To be able to notice those signs, they're blessings, that's like guidance from the universe for yourself, like a personal set of prompts that will help you to move forward into receiving fully what you are here to receive. So I'd invite you to spend some time journaling around this. So write down some intentions of the things that you'd like to receive, if it's guidance on something, or if it's you'd like to receive something tangible, if you'd like to receive clarity around something. Whatever those things are, just spend some time allowing your imagination to guide you. Those desires that come up, write them down. Notice what they are, what they mean to you, how they make you feel. Okay. So I'm just going to let you spend some time doing that. Again, you can pause the audio if you feel that you need to. Okay, brilliant. So to close this ritual then, we're going to just kind of do the reverse really of what we did in the beginning, where we opened the space. And we're just going to thank the guidance and the support that we've had from our spirit guides, from our angels, from God, Source, the universe, from our dreams, from our imagination, our creative spirit. And we're going to thank all of the elements of the earth on this planet that we live in. So the element of earth, water, air and fire. And thank all the directions, the north, the south, the east and the west, for helping us to co-create the release and the transition that we need at this time. So just take some deep breaths and just really feel into the gratitude that you've got for this process that you've been through, and the awareness that you've got about yourself and what you need to let go of and what you need to receive, and all the things that you're grateful for. Let's thank the moon for her powerful presence over these few days that are helping us to release, and that amazing light that she shines on us. Powerful planet. Okay. So I hope that you've received the guidance, the release, and the reflection that you needed at this time to work with this powerful moon. Take care. Lots of love.